Like, why are we leaving packages just like right in? I don't understand, dude. Hold on, guys, 1 second. All right. What is up, YouTube? I'm changing my hands because I'm always tired using my. I need to condition my left hand more for the cold. Anyways, what's up? How we doing? Today's day 75. So far, pretty good. You know, brought some wood in. You know, did my hygiene, all that good stuff. Ate some food. My body weight's creeping up by another couple pounds. So I'm now back at like 151 right now, morning weight. So I'm like 152 and a half with a little bit of food and water, nothing crazy. But so that's always good. Yeah, not too shabby, guys. Not too shabby. Basically, right. Sorry. So back to what I was saying. Sorry about all that. Basically, like today, I'm gonna be sleeping early tonight because I get up early and stuff anyways tomorrow because I have to film a video early. Like it's gonna be an early day. I gotta do it. But that's the thing. Like I can't be up at like 1 in the morning, bro. I cannot be doing that because it's just not good. And it's not like we're drifting stuff. It's just like, yo, like, I can't be in the phone all day. Like we got stuff to do. We got like business to take care of. When we're together, that means like we're together, like hanging out and stuff. But I can't be in the phone 20 hours a day, bro. Like nighttime is fine, obviously, but like to a certain extent, I can't be on the phone, 5-6 hours like post 8 p.m. Like it's gonna be 2 a.m. I gotta get up in the morning. Waking up at 10. I woke up at 8:55 this morning today, which is pretty good because I went to bed at like 12, like 12:30, and you know what I mean. It's just not it. Like I had some stuff to do today, but now it's already 1 o'clock, so there's that. I gotta get some stuff done. Primarily just working out, getting a video in. So, but today is the start of my program. It's gonna be shoulders every day for 100 days. Same thing, my forearms for 100 days. So that's that. So those are the two muscle groups I'm gonna be focusing on for 100 days straight. I'm gonna do the Andre Smythe thing where like he does like 100 front raises with like a lightweight, 100 side raises with a lightweight, and 100 like rear delt flies with like a lightweight. So that's gonna cause a lot of sarcoplasmic growth, a lot of just muscle growth in general. Not so much myofibular, but I'm still gonna be training shoulders like regular. So on top of what I'm doing, so it's gonna be like extra. Like I'm getting extra oomph out of my training. Also, thank you guys for like the likes. I appreciate it. And yeah. So I just brought the last bit of wood in because there's no wood left now. So that's all that remains is that little bit of scraps. So I don't have to worry about bringing wood because it takes forever, man. But man, shoveling out there like that and just trying to like it takes a long time because everything's like glacier. I'm using an asphalt shovel and it takes a really long time for me to get it going. But it is what it is. I just gotta vacuum the stairs and stuff. Yeah, I think that's what I gotta do too. I'm gonna vacuum both sets of stairs. I'm gonna be busy all day tomorrow, so that's always fun. I'm gonna go to bed early tonight. I'm gonna take my melatonin, 30 milligrams, or like 20 milligrams. I'll do like 20 milligrams. I'm gonna go to bed. I'm gonna wake up. And then I'm gonna move on. I'm gonna move on with my day. I'm gonna get my day started. I'm gonna wake up first thing, eat something. Actually, no, first thing. get everything all sorted, right? Hygiene first, right? Eat something, and then live stream, and then film content. I don't have to upload it right there and then, but I gotta get the content filmed. I gotta do the voiceover and everything. Honestly, yeah, no, I'm gonna have enough time to do all that. So if I get up at 6:30, I'm like all set for getting my breakfast in, my hygiene and all that. 7:25, I'll be done streaming by then. 7:15, something like that. Let's go 7:30. Then from 7:30 on, so like from 8 o'clock, I'm gonna work out for like an hour and a half. Now it's 9:30, got everything filmed. Then I gotta eat, gotta shower. So by the time it's noon, I'll be ready. So it's gonna be a big day unless I get up extra early, like 4 a.m. That might have to be the move because I'm gonna need a lot of time for myself. So if I take a nap today, you know, that can like I can reduce like the actual like amount of sleep I need, and go from there. So yeah, overall Valentine's Day is gonna be kind of busy, but for today in particular, I gotta get mainly that, but like I also would like to get an actual workout in. So with the airplane, guys, or the helicopter, whatever that is. I can't wear my regular shoes because my shoes are just soaked in melted snow. But yeah, but overall my body weight's going up, I'm looking better. Triceps are getting denser, stronger, which is really important. I need those for my bench press. But my chest is getting better too, like, you know what I mean? But I'm starting to slowly go more wide to the point where like it's gonna be a lot more chest involved. But we'll see how like how I feel for this next best bench session. Because I don't want to go too close where it's just all tricep like, because like the triceps, like I want to involve more chest too, It's just my leverages. I'm like the bench like I could bench all the way out, like that's comfortable for me, but I can't like really like push as hard as I want to that way. So gotta keep building the triceps and go from there. We're having a pretty steady amount of people like watching the stream, which is always good. So that's good. Yeah, so today's workout I gotta do a 5x5. I took yesterday off, which I shouldn't have done that because like now I have to restart everything. But I made some progress, so it's not about like the actual progress, it's about the progress being made. But as long as I'm staying consistent with everything, one day off is okay. Because now I'm like ready to do what I gotta do. Do my 5x5 on bench for with 190. And then I gotta do like tricep, like 9 sets of triceps. Or a little bit more. I'm gonna do a little more triceps today. I'm gonna do the same 3 machines, but I'm gonna add some press downs, rope press downs, or whatever you want to call them. And really just hammer out like hundreds of reps because I need to get them sore. That's what works best for me when it comes to getting them sore. Hundreds of reps, tons of sets, volume work basically, guys. Just gets it sore. A lot of lactic acid buildup. It's just a nice feeling. I like being sore. Mm-hmm. Because I like to see the, it's good to have the fascia. You need to stretch the fascia too, guys. You need to make sure the fascia is very stretched, right? I'm gonna do my heavy work first, post, bench. Triceps are a big tool, right? They're the biggest pressing muscle in the body, you know. So I'm saying like the little, I don't know. I'm gonna do dumbbell overhead extensions and like rope press downs. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna do for my two like pump exercises for my triceps. Just to get everything flowing, burning, etc. I'm sorry with rope press downs though, because like I said, the lateral head, the long head isn't as important during the like a bench press, but your medial head and your lateral head are super important. So gotta get those trained, and then I'll do like all my like overhead extension work. But then after that, like I don't know, I gotta hit some deadlifts. It'll be cooked, but I don't know. It's important though. I gotta get these exercises done. I gotta get stronger. Because I'm adding a lot. I already added some pretty significant amount of body weight already, like a little over 3 pounds, like 3 pounds basically of just like dry like mass in like a few days. Because it's all morning weights, all post piss and everything. Like I've done like 8 pounds gained in like 2 days. But yeah, no, I gotta because you know what keeps my weight up is lifting. That's why lifting every day is just the key for me. This one day off is just not the best thing, So I need to be training at least 6 days a week, right? Hard, no half-ass shit. I just want to get some big arms. They're at 15 1/4 on pump rack. Probably a little bigger now that I added some body weight, but even then, like my bicep needs to be brought up. Triceps are pretty good. But my biceps need to be thickened up and shit because they just need work. Like it should get to the point where like the 50s feel like shit like toys, That's like what I'm trying to like for curls and shit. But I can get my biceps sore and shit like every time from like a specific way I train them. But the triceps are just extra work. I wish I did it yesterday so then I could have had 3 days of rest and then my triceps could have just ballooned up. I'm gonna change hands in like a minute. What's my battery life? 92%? It's not bad. Yeah, at least today's a little warmer than yesterday. There's no wind, which is nice. Yeah. Thank you for the 3rd like. I appreciate it. I'm gonna change hands. But yeah, so overall the lifting wise is actually going really well. Very good. Progress is being made. Because I want to get 225 on bench for 15 reps. Like clean, no half-ass shit. But I can tell my bench press is becoming a lot easier. I'm really enjoying the bench press now. Then maybe we'll do more weight. You know, chest is coming in nicely. And then yeah. But I gotta prioritize more incline work. Like I gotta really get the incline like dumbbells and shit like heavier. I gotta put more weight on. I gotta put more mass in the chest. But I've been making a lot of progress over the years, so I'll take it. But like this is like the most consistent I've ever been in a while. Like, so I'd say like starts a revolution. So, but it's not about like, oh, I'm looking at it all together. Like every day I should be lifting. We're doing something to like promote protein synthesis. Like let's say with my girlfriends, we do push-ups, sit-ups. You know, like really intensely work the muscle that I need to hit. Because if I had the chance, bro, I would train each muscle at least 3 times a week, bro. You know, that would get me super strong, super big. And of course, my shoulders and triceps 4 times a week. You know, and then like a Sunday, or whatever. Like if I already hit, like a Saturday and Sunday should be like my lighter days where I'm like, okay, like let's just do calves. Calves is gonna be like every day. Like that's the only thing. Like the only thing I'll hit is like my calves. You know, every damn day. Abs like 3 times a week, or 4 times a week. 4 times a week for the abs. Neck 3 times, only too crazy in the neck because the neck is rather fragile. Mine's pretty strong, but again, there's a lot of important stuff around the neck, so you gotta keep it safe. So 3 times maximum. Like the last time I trained it in a week, like the 3rd time I trained in a week, I'm just gonna do it like light, just light pump work. Get blood in there. Now for leg training, I gotta get my squat up for sure. If I can do 315 for like 15 reps on the squat, that'd be a pretty good starting point. So then we're gonna start, you know. But my deadlift is going up. Like once I get 315 for 8 on the deadlift, that's when like shit gets pretty real. Because that's a pretty good starting point for deadlift. My deadlift's naturally good. Always has been. Squat's always been naturally good. Bench, only thing about bench, it's just because it's just stuff I don't. When you're a runner, you have naturally strong legs and back, but like your chest, your anterior delts, your triceps don't get that much stimulation, and I just never really trained chest like that. So now I do. Now it's like now I'm getting my bench pretty. It's going up a lot pretty rapidly. Oh yeah, no, if I get like 225 for 15, I'd be pretty happy with it. That's a good, like, okay, that puts me in the doors of like, okay, could I make something out of this, But right now we're at 3 reps for 225, so 12 more reps to go. All right, we're gonna get our triceps stronger, everything stronger. Anterior delts gotta get stronger. So I gotta do more dumbbell shoulder press. The dumbbells work nicely because you have to stabilize them at the same time, which is really helpful because that's gonna really help you stay. That's gonna train you to stay more stable during your bench press, which makes the lift a lot easier. An unstable bench press is very difficult. So I'm gonna do some isolateral work too, so I can get like maybe like but my arms are like equal in strength, which is good. They're both the same size too. There's no difference in arm size, except for my right forearm is almost an inch smaller than my left forearm, but the actual like upper arm is in proportion. So I'll take it. But yeah, that's the channel I was talking about yesterday. It was Self Maxer. He just uploaded a video about like scalp pinching and like massaging it properly. And that's how I massage mine. I'm like, oh, okay, cool, I'm doing it right. Because it's good to keep that area tension free, because that's how blood flow starts to not really get up there. Calcification can occur, and all those bad things which cause balding. And I prefer to have hair, so I'm doing things. Dude, literally doing something like that could reverse people's balding. That's what I'm saying, like little stuff like that. Of course, making sure your nutrition's on my supplements and all that, like they help me a lot, keeping my nutrition intact. I eat a lot of whole foods, a lot of meat, organ meats, and all that. Not that I will go bald. I'm only 21, but like 21 and a half. But I like to keep, I like to keep my hair. Something I want to keep. We're at 4 likes, guys. Thank you. About to turn around in 2 minutes. No, I'm gonna turn around now. Yeah, because somebody's like walking down with their dogs. I'm not trying to like get involved with all that. So, changing hands. Like I said, I gotta condition the left hand a little bit more, but this is perfect, man. Right now, this is like perfect weather. It's nice. I can actually film a video without being in like excruciating like pain. We're doing pretty good this stream. Oh, I lost a like. That's okay. Not a big deal. I'm just happy I can at least be able to like post and all that. See, now I'm starting to post my shorts and my actual like posts for the channel, like picture post, like posting like pictures. It's cool. I can't believe how much YouTube has changed over the years. Like, oh cool, I'm at 4 likes now. Thank you guys. But I can't believe how much YouTube has changed in such little time. Like from 2016, like we didn't really have YouTube lives. Dude, all we had was just standard upload. We didn't have YouTube Shorts. We had none of that. It was just all long form content. So there's that. It's just really interesting that YouTube is changing like rapidly. Now you can post pictures, you can have a community post where your other followers can post stuff on your channel. I think that's pretty cool. Hey, how you doing?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm good. Yep. Gonna make good progress. Can't believe it's already like could be Valentine's Day. It's gonna be my first Valentine's Day ever, so I can't wait. We're gonna go get frozen yogurt, we're gonna go get ramen, pottery. And after that, bro, I'm cooked. I'm gonna just be like, alright, let's well, yeah, then I gotta get my barbell row up, which is actually not that bad because the deadlift, quick, hold on. Might sneeze. No, the barbell row. I already did some like machine rows and stuff, which hit my barbell row too, but deadlift helps like incorporate that, helps it a lot with it too because of the isometric hold of the spinal erectors. But no, bar row, I gotta train that more. I gotta do quite a bit of stuff. But like the back is getting thicker, everything's just getting better. So I'll take it. Yeah, today's Friday, so my little bro's got practice. When he's done with all his football stuff for like till like March, once March occurs, from there it's just gonna be he's gonna be chilling, and yeah, it's gonna be good. I'll start training him, making sure we gotta make sure he eats because like he just does not want to eat, bro. Like I get it, like I'm the same way, but if you want to get big, strong, and all that, you gotta eat. which is hard, man. You know what I mean? Because like my mom's tired, bro. You know what I mean? She had a long run, and that's it. But yeah, we're in around the last 15 minutes of stream, guys. So you know, we're 14 minutes. Well, it's gonna be 13 minutes now. But yeah, around the last 13 minutes of the stream. But I can't believe you know how much the channel has grown. Like we're almost at 230 subscribers, man. It's incredible. We didn't really have a conversation to stream, but it's okay because it is what it is. And you know, you're gonna win some, you're gonna lose some. But excuse me, the most important thing you do is you keep going, you keep filming, you keep doing whatever you're doing because you know you're gonna have your bad days, you gotta have your good days, you gotta have some neutral days. But the most important ones is when you like stick through the bad ones. The bad ones will always test you. And they'll keep you conditioned. But it's not always good to be in a bad state. If you're always in a bad state, like that means like something is wrong, right? But like you know, but if it just happens here and there, like that's okay. That's normal. It's called fluctuation. You know. We have a little under 10 minutes, guys. Yeah. But I really want to get my arms to like 18 inches first. So I've got 15 and a quarter right now, so 2 3/4 of an inch I need to gain for arms. So I'm gonna keep blasting triceps, blasting the biceps, all that stuff. You know. And then one day I'll get to 20 inches. So, but it's all gonna come down to just how bad I want it, how much, how much weight I'm gonna gain. Because being stuck at like this 150, low 150 range is not good. So. But I'm glad, like, I'm starting to upload shorts now. We got the posts, you know what I mean? Channel's starting to take off. My other side, my personal channel, just like where I just, just like my other YouTube channel where I just like watch other people's content. I posted some of my pictures on two communities, Ronnie Coleman's, which I didn't get no reactions yet. The Jeff Never community, like everybody, is thinking I'm on gear. So it's pretty funny, but it also makes me feel good because it's like, okay, like we're doing something right. Because I'm not taking gear right now, or ever have I been. But it's funny because people think I'm on gear. Never been on gear, never will, until I'm like 60. Or just whenever my natural hormonal profile starts to shut down, as I'm gonna start incorporating some tests. Because your androgen receptor sensitivity will pretty much stay intact for your entire life. But like your actual production hormones, that's when things kind of start to go down. But it is what it is. We're almost home, guys. We've got about 5 minutes left to stream. Not too bad, not too shabby. But I'll go eat something, Mm-hmm. 4 minutes of the stream, guys. So if I'm doing like a countdown, what do you call it? I don't really got a conversation going, so there's not really too much else to really explain. But I mean, I could talk more about like my hamstrings are a little sore, which is good because like the way I deadlift like this. I did 275 for 8, 185 for 15 and then 135 for like 25 reps. So that got me pretty sore. It wasn't like a drop set, like, it was like actual sets that I just, gave myself a minute or two of rest and then went for it. But I got my hamstrings sore. My spinal erectors are pretty sore. Not that sore, but like a little bit sore. Upper back was a little sore. Still kind of is, but that's because I did some rowing motions. So, but yeah, not too shabby. About to go in my driveway. Hmm. 2.5 minutes at the stream. Check the mail. No mail. I'm gonna go in my driveway. All the ice and snow is basically melted. That's always good. Oh. These boots suck. Alright guys, we're at the last minute of the stream. Thank you everybody for watching. I appreciate the likes. We didn't have a conversation going in the stream, but that's okay. Thank you everybody who watched. I'll see all of you guys another time. Well, I'll see you guys tomorrow, but early in the morning, so it's gonna be dark out. You might not be able to see me, like on the camera, but it's okay. And yeah, I'll see all of you guys another time. All right, peace. And now I'm just gonna be a little silent till the end of the stream. So I'll see you.